Hey guys, what's going on? Wanted to do a, guess it'd be like a long-term review of the Alfa Antennas. I was real impressed when I bought these guys, and then I fly here in the field, so then I go out to like the city and fly, and then I see exactly what everyone means with these guys. They're good, but when you get around buildings with Wi-Fi and all that, I've seen why like people have said that they're better. The stock sticks are better in some point. Stock antennas, which I can understand that, I guess. But for 20 bucks, if you own a Solo, I don't think honestly you could go wrong purchasing these things, because I have been 1 mile out. My flight that I posted yesterday, where I said to return home, had bring it home, I went 5,290 feet out. Or no, 2,000, what was it? 5,289 feet. That's what it was. So I was like 9 feet greater than a mile. I went out 9 feet further than a mile. So that was good. Now I can go in the other direction other than when I went, and I've been out 8,000 feet. I don't understand that, but I'm thinking once I get this Wi-Fi card stuff situated in my bird, whatever's going on with it, if it's just the SD cards. I did read on the forums, somebody said the SD cards, with not having like some liquid electrical tape on it, kind of just to hold the card in place, they said you will go through that. And they said they've put an electrical tape and some plastic in there to hold theirs still. I just put a little bit of hot glue on the face of the card. I linked it back up, and it did link up, so I'm gonna take it out today and try it. I won't be able to fly today. We have like 30 plus mile-an-hour winds here, and yeah. Let's see here. But the Alfa Antennas I think are really good. I did notice that basically you have to what I do is when I go out and fly, I'll take my arms, stand out, and I'll open my arms as wide as I can open them. And then I keep the bird within that wedge, if you know what I'm saying. Because that's how these guys got to read. And there is some myths and everything on how you're supposed to keep these antennas. I personally keep them like this. So when I'm on my transmitter and I'm looking at my tablet, I'm roughly like this. So it's aiming up, you know what I mean? So they're kind of like this, to where more or less catching waves like this. It works. It does work, because I've gotten out and I've flipped the antennas up in a different direction or turned them up. They don't work as good. They're definitely better pointing at the ground. Kind of weird, but I guess that's all the way it comes in. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do this video just to show you that my opinion of them. I think they're awesome. I've never taken them apart, so I can't tell you what's inside of this guy. And if I didn't use these all the time and didn't like them, I'd rip them apart and show you what they're made of. But maybe one day I'll just buy another one. I think you can just buy one, I'm not sure. Or if I have to ever replace it, we'll find out what's inside this guy. I'm most sure it's probably just I don't know if there's going to be 2 boards or just one. Patch antenna. I want to get some Amways and antennas, because they're supposed to be really good too. But all that stuff's to come. Like I said, I've just been into it better than a year and a half, closer to 2, and it's just a matter of figuring out what works and what don't work. So, and I like FPV. FPV is cool. But you also got to do line of sight, because FPV will get you in trouble. Like FPVing, like I don't like doing it. For one, sad story, Chris Riley lost his JJRC P170, I think it was. And when I first saw him fly that thing, he took that thing way above the trees. I believe I commented on one of his things. I was like, man, I can't believe you fly that way above those trees like that FPV. And that's just my personal thing, because I don't know, like, it's scary when you take something up like that, especially in FPV, and it's like, well, I mean, he wouldn't be able to probably see it line of sight, honestly, if he went up that high with it. It's just like scary though, because the wind affects it way different up there, and you just get blown around. Then you got to tilt it down. Some of them got that camera angled up so high you got to like pitch the quad down to look to see the ground. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I'm a noob to FPV. I'm not going to bullshit no one there. That's why I am the way I am. Maybe once I get into it, once you learn acro and all, I guess you do dive the trees and all that, but you're talking acro. You're talking a totally different beast versus that 6-axis gyro, because they just get up there and them gyros, I'm telling you, they just act crazy. You get wind smack you from one side, another, spin you around, you done lost orientation. And like he said if he drops off the sticks, that thing would cut off and not power itself back up. It almost sounds like what the Wakera used to go through. This guy. They said that if you didn't set like a throttle stop on it, so in other words, when you click the throttle stop off, your prop starts spinning, as you see this guy does. They say if you don't do that, when you get up in the air, you know, and let off of her and then try to get her back up, they say these props will start before these ones, and it'll kind of like flip it over. But I don't know if that was the case, if that's the case with the JJRC, but okay, I have to take this call. Thank you guys for watching.